Good evening, Facebook Live. It's Brenda from Brenda's Fitness. Welcome this evening. It's Wednesday night, and we are going to do a beautiful hour of LifeStretch tonight. So LifeStretch is a gentle flow. It's a combination of some yoga, traditional stretches, some Tai Chi, and some QiGong. And it's meant to be done with the breath so that we can calm the nervous system. We address any stress, any tension that we may have, and allowing it to flow out. The idea is not to be in any pain or discomfort. So we're going to move slowly, and you stay within your comfort range. Whatever feels best for you is where you need to be. Don't try and emulate what I'm doing. If halfway or part of that movement feels good for you, that's where you need to be. We're going to start with a mat today. Make sure you've got a comfortable place to sit. We are going to be sitting for a period of time, so if you're not comfortable sitting cross-legged on the floor or on your mat, you may want to have a few yoga blocks handy or a bolster. A pillow will even do to help lift yourself off the floor. And if you have a strap or a band for our hamstring workout, that would be really helpful too. Not necessary. All you need is a space on the floor to get started. All right, here we go. So I've got a few yoga blocks here in case I need them. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Okay, so when we start with LifeStretch, we work on our breath, and we need to just take the mind down a notch. We're not going 100 miles an hour. We're going to focus on our breath and really focus on what's happening within our body, listening to our body for the next hour. Whatever happened during the day, whatever's coming up next, it can wait, okay? This is your hour, this is your time. So standing on the mat, I'd like you just to march your feet. That's it, just marching. And then find a comfortable spot to stop. So your feet are underneath your hips, toes are facing forward. You can lift your toes up and spread them so you're really gripping the floor a little bit. There you go, softened knees. Good, roll the shoulders back. And we're going to put both hands on our lower abdomen. And when we do our breathing, we want to see if we can feel the abdomen moving. As we inhale, the abdomen comes out, and as we exhale, it comes in. And so on in different sections as we work through. If you don't feel anything, that's okay. The intention is to breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth, or the nose, whichever is most comfortable. Just slowing it down and enjoying the hour. Okay, here we go. So soft knees, hands on your lower abdomen. Take a nice breath in. And exhale. Good, breath in. Belly expands. Exhale. Your belly button comes back towards your spine gently. And again, breath in. And out. Good, nice long inhalations, long exhalations. Place one hand on your low back and see if you can feel some expansion front to back. Breath in. And out. Let the air come up and out. And again, breathe in. And out. And again, in, belly expands, back expands. And exhale, letting the air come out. Good, let your arms come down, give them a little shake. Good. Come up along the rib cage. So right between hips and ribs, you've got a nice little spot there. We're going to breathe in and feel our hands expand. And then as we exhale, we're going to squeeze in gently. Breath in. Ribs expand. Exhale. Hands come back together. Breath in, expand. And exhale. Check in with your shoulders. Make sure they're relaxed. Good. And again, breath in. And exhale. Nicely done. Let those arms come down. Give them a little shake. All right. One hand on the belly and one hand on the chest. When we breathe in this time, you're going to breathe into the belly and then the chest. And as you exhale, the air will come out of the chest and then at the end of the belly. All right. Big breaths. Here we go. Breath in. Filling that up, right up, and now exhale, chest to belly. Good, and again, breath in, belly, chest, and down. And again, one more, breath in, and exhale. Very nicely done. Bring the arms down, give them a little shake. So as we go through the hour, try and maintain those nice deep belly breaths, long, slow breaths, so we can feel the movements. We let the tissue know it's safe to let go. We're just going to start shifting our weight side to side. Feel the weight in one foot and then the other. Very nice. Now we're going to shift heels to toes. Soft knees so you don't feel like you're going to fall over. Nice breath in and out. And good. And now come to center where you feel the toes, the balls of the feet, the heels, even pressure between both feet and front to back. Good. Now, we're going to start working up through the joints. So I just want you to bend the ankles and knees. Focus on the ankles and knees. Good. And now, keeping that focus, feel like you're just giving them the most gentle little shake. Just shake them out. Just knees and ankles. Give them a shake. Good job. And now just a little bit more with those knees. A little bit more bend. And focus on the knees. Shake it out. Let the upper body be relaxed. We're just getting the energy flowing here. Hands on hips. Tuck your seat under and back very gently. So from the side, tucking under and back. And one more. Under and back. Let those hands drop by your side. And now feel ankles shake, knees shake, hips shake. Feel that little bit of movement. Shake it up. Yeah, good. All right, and soft knees. We're going to roll the arms in, breath in. Exhale, roll out. Again, roll in, breath in. Exhale out. One more, breath in. Exhale, open. Let the arms rest by the side. Start with the ankles, the knees, the hips, shoulders. Feel the elbows, fingers and wrists. Yeah, get everything moving. Good job. Take a couple deep breaths. Let your head move around. Just let it bop around a little bit. There we go. Loosen it up. Well done. And gently stop. Should feel a nice little tingle. Energy's flowing. Good. And we're going to really move that energy. We're going to reach our arms right up high. Big breath in. And as we exhale, we're going to let them swing down. Whoosh. Again, breath in, reach up. Exhale, swing down. Swing up. Last one, big breath in. Exhale, swing down. Good. Coming up gently. Roll the shoulders back. Give everything a wiggle and a shake. All right. Now we should feel nice and loose to start our fascial stretches. So we're going to start with the superficial front line. So feet are just a little wider than shoulder width, soft knees. And we're going to take a breath in. And as we exhale, we're going to reach our arms up just to where you're comfortable. Reach one arm really high. Bring it back to just over your head. And then the other arm, reaching the palms to the ceiling. Exhale as you reach. Inhale to return. Now we're going to hold both arms up there this time. And we're going to reach just to one side and then the other, reaching up. Kind of swaying in the breeze. Yeah, put your head and neck where you're comfortable. Good, we're going to come around the side for our first transition. Come around nice and slowly. There we go. Chin is tucked. Let those arms dangle right out of the sockets. Slide one foot back. Make sure you're grounded. Feet are solid. Roll up the other side. Here we go, just gently, smoothly. Take a nice breath in. Exhale, reaching up. One arm and then the other. We're opening up this back hips over the deep front line. Reaching. And now with both arms together, reaching. Pushing the hips forward, pushing knees forward, reaching up. And coming around the side, transition. Nice and slowly. Here we go. Arms dangle, chins tucked. Bring that back foot up. Plant the toes, other foot back. Soft knees. Roll up the other side. Nice and slowly. Working through all the angles, all the creases. Pushing hips and knees forward, reaching up with one arm. And then the other. One arm and then the other. And now both arms reaching up. There we go. Big breath into the belly, exhale. Coming around the side. You can reach a little bit more now. Reach those fingertips a little bit longer, arms a little bit straighter. Arms dangle, chins tucked. Bring that back foot up into a nice wide stance and swing your arms from one foot to the other. Bend the knee as you come close with the arms, and then the other knee. Back and forth, and roll up the other side. We're going to make a great big starfish. Here we go. Ready for side line. One hand on the thigh. Other arm's going to reach up and over. Bending that right knee, reaching over. Exhale as you reach. Turn your palm to the ceiling. Stay leaning into your right leg. Open the chest. And return with the top arm. Breath in. Exhale, reach. Palm to ceiling, open. Breath in. Exhale, reach behind. And return. Breath in. Exhale, reach. Palm to ceiling. It's going to take us right up and over to the other side. Soften the knee as the hand arrives, reaching up and over. Exhale, reach. Palm to ceiling, open the chest. And return, breath in. Exhale, reach. Palm to ceiling, open. Exhale. And return. Exhale, reach. Palm to ceiling, take us right to standing. Bring those feet together. There we go. All right. Interlace the fingers. Index fingers are pointing straight up. You're going to reach those arms up overhead. Nice breath in. Exhale and tip to one side. Inhale to return. Exhale, tip to the other side. Inhale, return. Exhale, tip. Keep the even weight in both feet. Breath in, return. Exhale, reach up high and over. Exhale. And back up tall. And arms come back to center and back down. Give everything a little shake. Ooh, nice job. All right, so superficial back line. We're going to go to the end of our mat and we're going to ragdoll our way down. So just start by swinging the hips side to side. Drop the chin, Start swinging your arms. And here we go. One vertebrae at a time. Swinging and swaying. Down we go. Go as far as you're comfortable. Let those arms dangle. Really hang out in that ragdoll for a minute. Every time you exhale, see if you can drop just a little bit closer to the floor. There we go. Fingertips reaching towards the floor. Walking yourself out into what we would call a downward dog position. Pedaling the feet. One heel and then the other into the floor. There we go. Pushing the hands away from the shoulders. Good. From here, very gently, bring your knees down to the mat. So we're in a tabletop position. Point the toes. Push your hips back towards your heels and glide side to side. Just greasing those hips a little bit as we get started. Good. And then come back to tabletop. Inhale, exhale. Push your hips to one side. Look over the opposite shoulder. Come back to center. Breath in. Exhale. Look over the other shoulder. Breath in. Exhale. Rock. Breath in. Exhale, look over the other shoulder. Good, this time we're gonna walk forward a little bit and do the same thing. So we're opening up our table, rock side to side, open the table, side to side. Let's do one more if you can, otherwise stay right there, side to side. Yeah, I can really feel that in my hips. And now gently come down onto your stomach. Elbows are tucked under your shoulders. Hands are on the floor, point your toes. And just let your head and neck drop down. Take a nice breath in. And as you exhale, push your shoulder blades down your spine and just lift your chest to where it's comfortable for you. Bring your head back down, breath in. Exhale, lift. Good, and again, breath in. Exhale, lift, shoulders away from the ears. Good. Now bring your hands, if it's comfortable, either side of the shoulders, elbows tucked in, breath in. Exhale, lift, press your arms up. Breath in, come on down. Exhale, lift. Come back down. This is our last one. Inhale. Exhale, lift. Now lift your hips back up. Push all the way back to your heels for a little wiggle. There we go. Good. And then come around. There we go. So here's where we're going to be sitting for a few minutes. So if you feel that that's not comfortable for you, you can either get up into a chair. You can sit in the chair for a minute, or you can set pillows or bolster or your yoga blocks so that your knees can hang down. And it's just a little easier on the low back, okay? Because we are going to be here for about 5 minutes, okay? All right, so choose the position that suits you. Just slide these out of the way. There we go. All right. As my grandson would say, crisscross applesauce. Here we go. Okay. Remember, we're still breathing from the belly. We're going to put our fingertips on our shoulders for forward circles. Just moving those shoulders a little bit, not too much. Waking it up. Bigger circles. Good, there we go. Nicely done. Now open the arms, take a breath in. Reach back, exhale as the arms come forward. Breath in, reach behind. Exhale, reach forward. One more breath in. Exhale, come forward. Good, fingertips on the shoulders. Backward circles, start with little circles. And slowly make them bigger and bigger. There we go. Good. And then we're going to open the arms up, bring the arms in front, breath in, reach up. Exhale. Good. Breath in, reach forward and behind. And again, breath in and out. Good. And give the shoulders a little wiggle, shake. Nicely done. All right. Time for some neck work. We're going to drop the head off to one side, just leaning, and then gently drop your head off to the other side. Good. Just feeling it out. Very gently. You might hear a little noise in there. That's okay, as long as it doesn't hurt. Stay within your comfort zone. Good, now come to center. Turn your chin over your right shoulder. Take a breath in. And as you exhale, draw your chin across your chest and up to the other side. Breath in. Exhale, draw your chin back to the shoulder. And again, breath in. Exhale, drop the chin down and around. Breath in. And exhale to return. Good, now with the chin over the right shoulder, take a nice breath in. And this time as you exhale, draw the chin up and over to the other side. Again, stay in your comfort zone. Breath in. Exhale, lifting up and over. Breath in. Exhale, up and over. Last one, breath in. Exhale, up and over. And back to center. Good, roll those shoulders, give them a wiggle. Super. So we're going to stretch the fascia on the front of the neck, the tissue. And to do that, we're going to use our index finger and our thumb. We're going to place our index finger right on our collarbone. So if you have a tighter t-shirt, yes, you're going to stick your hands into your t-shirt a little bit, okay? What we're going to do is we're going to shrug our shoulders up, then use our fingers to press on the skin at the collarbone so that when we drop the arms down and the chin floats up, we've pinned that tissue under our fingers when we're stretching the fascia under here, okay? So let's try it. Get your hands set underneath, shrug up, breath in. Exhale, the shoulders drop down, the chin floats up. Good, and bring it back down. And again, shrug up. Exhale, chin floats up and back down. And then one more time, breath in. Shrug up, chin goes up, and we're going to take it over to the right shoulder for some little circles. And back to center. Shrug up, breath in. Exhale, chin floats up and over to the left shoulder for little circles. And back to center. Shrug up, breath in. Exhale, chin floats up and you open and close your mouth. There we go. We kind of look like guppies, that's okay. Good. And bring your chin back down. Release your hands. Roll the shoulders. All right, very nice. Give it a wiggle and a shake. All right, next. One hand on top of the head. We're going to do the side of the neck. Okay? So we're going to stretch this side of the neck. Back of the hand on top of the head. Breath in, reach up. Exhale and tip. And return, breath in. Exhale, tip. And return, breath in. Exhale, tip. This time, drop your chin down to your armpit. Roll your chin up towards the ceiling. Now, whichever of those spots felt the best, I want you to go there and take a breath. release your hand and come back to center. Good, roll the shoulders. Nicely done. Same hand on top of the head. Other hand is going under your tush. Okay, this is going to intensify the stretch just a wee bit. Breath in. Exhale, tip. And return. Breath in. Exhale, tip. And return again. Breath in. Exhale, tip. And again, you're going to drop your chin down to your armpit. Roll up towards the ceiling. And find whichever spot felt best for you and stay there for a moment. Good. Release both hands. There we go. Roll the shoulders, wiggle them out. Excellent. So whichever hand you were just sitting on, it's going on top of your head. Breath in. Exhale, tip the other direction. Here we go. Stretching. I'm stretching the right side of my neck. And return. Breath in. Exhale, tip. And return. Breath in. Exhale, tip. And this time, drop your chin to your armpit. Roll up towards the ceiling. Find the spot that feels best for you. Take a nice deep breath there. Good. Release the hand and come back to center. There we go. Roll those shoulders. Same hand on top. This time, opposite hand goes under the tush. Here we go. Breath in. Exhale, tip. Again, breath in. Exhale, tip. Return, breath in. And exhale, tip. And drop your chin down to your armpit. Roll it up to the ceiling. Find the spot that feels best for you. And then release both hands and come back to center. Roll the shoulders, wiggle them out. There we go. All right, so we did the front of the neck, we did the sides of the neck, now we're going to do the back of the neck. So for this one, you're going to lace your hands together. You're going to go right on the back of your neck here. You can sit up nice and tall, breath in. And as you exhale, you're going to weave your elbows forward towards the floor. Go as far as is comfortable for you. Tuck the chin, close your eyes. Release your hands onto the floor in front of you or onto your lap. And weave your way back up. There we go. Good job. Let's do that again. Clasp the hands together. Back of the head. Sitting up nice and tall. Breath in. Exhale, weave. Be very gentle. Enjoy the stretch. Release your hands and weave back up. Good. Let's do that last time. One more time. Hands together. Back of the neck. Sitting up tall. Breath in. Exhale and weave. Release the hands and weave back up. There we go. Very nice. All right, untangle those legs, give them a little shake. Shake, 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 roll the ankles, wiggle the toes. I'm just gonna come towards the screen for a moment. There's something blocking the screen here. Just 1 second. There we go, thank you. All right, sorry about that. All right, here we go. Shake it out. Time for flip-flops. Hands beside your sit bones or behind you. Bring your feet. Knees are bent to 90 degrees. Feet are wider than shoulder width. Chest up tall. Drop the knees very gently to one side. And then off to the other. Good, over to one side and the other. Not forcing, keeping the sit bones on the mat. Just asking gently, what will the hips give us today? Every day is different. All right, so this is my back leg. I want you to open and close it like a butterfly wing. There we go, just greasing that one hip for a moment, open and closed. Good, now I'm going to switch to the other side and opening and closing this butterfly wing. Yeah. With the snow today, I don't think we're going to see any butterflies anytime too soon. That was a bit of a surprise. Not really welcomed, but well, it is only April. Anything can happen. So from here, slide onto your mat in that same position. So you can either stay in 90-90, or if that's too aggressive, tuck the foot into the knee, okay? You need to find a position that's comfortable for you. And if this is really easy for you, you can extend the legs open and really find, you can go right into pigeon if that works for you. If you've got tons of mobility and want to start in pigeon, you can, which is my front leg is bent to 90 and my back leg is extended. I'm going to work at 90-90 today. All right? So we're turning our belly button towards the front knee. I have one hand beside the knee and I have one hand beside the foot. Okay, so I'm thinking about staying nice and square and centered. I'm going to take a breath in, I'm going to lift my chest, and we're going to hinge from the hips. So inhale, exhale, fold forward. And then just gently glide side to side. Just greasing that hip, you feel where you need to be. It might be farther over the knee behind you or towards the foot. Just feel it out. That's what this is about. We're all different. And roll back up. Breath in, chest up tall. Exhale, fold forward. And glide. Really sinking over that front leg. And roll back up. Chest up tall, breath in. Exhale, fold. And glide. Good. And roll back up. So now, if the foot is extended from the knee, we're going to bring that foot back in. I'm going to turn a little bit so you can see me. So from my hip, my knee is extended straight out, and my foot's tucked behind, and my left foot is right against my right knee. Both hands beside my left side here, and we're going to start walking it out and back, as far as is comfortable. And if you can, drop down to the elbow. If you have to stay on the hand, that's fine. Drop down to the elbow. So now we look like we're in a half plank here. Okay, top hand on the thigh. We're going to reach up with a big breath in. Lift your rib cage as you reach up overhead. Exhale. Reach towards the floor as close as you can get. And then draw your fingertips down along in front of you. And again, breath in, reach up. Exhale, reach towards the floor. And pull through. Where do I feel this? I feel this on my inner thigh. I feel it in the quad. I feel it on my sideline. Breath in, reach up. Exhale, reach. You may feel it somewhere else, and that's okay. You may feel it more in the upper body. Let's do one more. Breath in, reach up. Exhale, reach far, roll the chest forward. There we go. Very nice. Coming off the elbow, walk yourself towards the front. We're going to untangle the legs, bring them back to the front. Back to our flip-flop position, chest up tall, and dropping the knees to one side, and then the other. See if those knees flop just a little bit more. Yes, they do, all on their own. It's magic. Love it. Just asking. All we have to do is ask our body, and it goes, oh, okay, I can do that. Good. Stopping on the other side. Slide onto your mat. Choose your angle. I'm working in a 90-90. Okay. One hand by the foot, one hand by the knee. Belly button is facing facing my front knee, chest up tall, breath in, exhale, hinge at the hips, and fold forward and glide. Ooh, yeah. Grease that hip. And roll back up. Good. Chest up, breath in. Exhale, fold forward and glide. Very nice. Roll back up. One more breath in. Exhale, fold and glide. There we go. And roll back up. Nicely done. Slide the foot back in with the knee if they were separated. Both hands beside the right knee. We're going to walk it back as far as you can go that's comfortable, either from the hand or all the way to the elbow. Feeling a nice big stretch in this top hip. Hand on the thigh, reaching up towards the ceiling. Breath in. Lift your rib cage. Exhale, reach towards the floor. Look towards the floor. And pull your fingertips through by coming down in front of the body. Then again, breath in, reach up. Exhale. Pull through. Good. And again, reaching up and over. Rotate your torso as much as you can and pull through. We're going to do one more of these. Here we go. Reaching up and over. I have to admit, this is one of my favorites. I love this stretch. There we go. Up off the elbow. Walk it to the front. Last set of flip-flops. Let's check out our handiwork. Feet out in front. Knees bent to 90. Feet wider than shoulder width. Here we go. Off side to side. Yeah, you'll move a little bit. You might slide up forward across your mat a little. That's okay. That feels way better. I hope yours do too. Yes. Didn't realize mine were so tight. All right. So now you're going to do some work lying down. So if you have your band or strap handy, that's perfect. If you don't worry about it. You're going to come with your feet towards the end of the mat. We're going to do some seated cat-cow first. So I'm hanging onto my wrist underneath my knees. I'm going to sit up nice and tall. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Breath in, and then as you exhale, round down your spine, tuck your chin. Pull those shoulder blades apart. Sit up tall, breath in. Exhale, round down. One more, sitting up tall, breath in. Exhale, round down. This time, hold the backs of your knees or your legs, and down we go, one vertebrae at a time. All right, right down to the floor. Get everybody adjusted, reaching up overhead or out to the side, whatever's comfortable. Just sinking into the floor for a minute. Take a couple of breaths here. Good. Arms by your side. Bend your knees up to 90 degrees. We're going to cross right foot over left knee. Left hand is going to reach towards that right foot and bring it just a wee bit closer. And then both knees come towards our chest. Now you can stay right here, just holding on to the one leg. You can thread the needle and pull your left leg towards you a little bit, or you can grab both feet. Whatever's comfortable for you. You're going to take a breath in, and as you exhale, you're very gently going to rock to the left and return. It's a small movement. We're just rocking back and forth, stretching these muscles all along the glute and lateral hamstring area. Remember to use your belly breaths. We're just asking for the stretch. We're not demanding. We're not going into pain. Just a nice gentle stretch. Go to where you feel comfortable. Good. Untangle the legs. Extend them long. Give them a nice little shake. Bend the knees back to 90 degrees. This time we're crossing left foot over right knee. Right hand grabs your left foot, bring it a little bit closer. Knees come towards the chest. Again, you're either staying in this position, you can thread the needle this way, or you can hold both feet. Choose what works for you. Inhale, exhale, rock very slightly to the right. Stretching that left glute complex. A lot of fibrous tissue in the glutes. They're a big muscle group and they get very tight. You need to stretch them out gently. There we go. Nicely done. All right, untangle the legs. Give them another little shake. If you have a band, now's the time to grab it or a strap. Bend your right knee in towards your chest. Place the strap around it. Now we're not going to be pulling with the strap. We don't want to pull down into the socket. We just want to use the strap to guide the foot. Okay? So left leg is long, shoulders are down and back, and I'm just going to use the band and my arm to make some nice figure eights with my leg. Like I'm drawing figure eights with my heel. I'm slowly extending my heel up towards the ceiling. Pressing my heel up towards the ceiling. Drawing figure eights. So I'm rolling this thigh bone in the socket as much as I can. Thinking about straightening the back of the leg as much as possible. Stretching the hamstrings. Try pointing the toes now. See how that feels. Draw your figure eight with your toes. Yeah. Writing with our feet here. Check in with your breath. Make sure you've got some nice deep breaths going. Back to the heel, pressed up. Good, and bring the knee back into the chest. Bend the left knee up. Let it fall to the outside. This is our counterbalance. Right heel goes up towards the ceiling, and then draw that right leg out towards your side and start your figure eights. There we go. So it's up to you. Your figure eight may be down here because that's where you feel it, or it may be up high. Find where you feel the stretch. That's where you need to work. We're all different. We all have different range of motion. Pressing the heel away. Try pointing the toes. It's such a lovely stretch. Inhale to go up, exhale to stretch. Good, and bring the knee back into the chest. Extend the left leg long. Right heel goes up towards the ceiling. You can switch the band to your other hand if you're using one. And draw the leg across the body. Keeping the right hip on the floor. Start your figure eights. This is usually the one that's the tightest. Yeah, it's a tricky one. You'll feel a good calf stretch in here too. Press the heel away. Roll the ankle. Feel like you're pulling that leg across the body, nice and long. Try pointing the toes. Play with your ankles. Find your stretch wherever it happens to be. Nicely done. Now bring your knee back into your chest. And if you do have a band, we're going to switch out of the right foot. Extend that right leg long. Give it a nice shake. Left knee comes into the chest. Place the band on if you have one. There we go. And we're going to start our figure eights. Nice and gently. There we go. Pressing the heel up towards the ceiling. Working our way up. Draw that figure eight. Oh, yeah. Oh, this leg's a little bit tighter. I can feel that. Breathing, use your breath to release the tissue. Good, try pointing the toes. So when you've got an area that's really tight, when you breathe in, imagine that air, that breath going into those muscle areas that are tight. And as you exhale, you're releasing the tension. Good visualization. And bring the knee down to the chest. Bend the right leg up, let it fall to the outside. Left heel goes up towards the ceiling. Draw it to the outside of your body and start your figure eights. Off to the side, pressing the heel away, rolling the thigh bone in the socket, rolling back and forth. Check in with your breath again. Point the toes. Yeah, really pull that leg up along the side if you can, as straight as you can. Good, bring the knee back into the chest. Extend the right leg long. Left heel goes up towards the ceiling. Change your hands with the band. Draw the left leg across your body and then start your figure eights, keeping the hips on the floor. We're not lifting the hip off the floor. That's the tricky part. Pressing the heel away. Feel it up the back of the leg. Draw that leg along the side of your body. Try pointing the toes. Feel what your tissue's telling you. Go where you need to go. Very nice. Almost done. Last one. Draw it across. Big stretch. Good. And bring that left leg in. Release the band. Place your band out of the way. There we go. Extend both legs long. Give them a good little shake. All right. Arms up overhead. Lengthen everything long. Press your heels away. Reach your fingertips up. Breath in. Exhale. Sink into the mat. Good job. All right. Reach your arms up towards the ceiling. Palms together. Bring them down towards your chest. You're going to roll onto one side. We're going to work the shoulders. Lying on your side. If you need to put a pillow under your head, that's fine. So shoulders are stacked. Hands are straight out in front. Knees are bent. I'm going to bring my top knee forward. That's going to stabilize my hips. Peel the top arm back across the body. Palm faces up. And I'm going to let my arm drift down towards my hip. We're going to be making giant arm circles here. Over the hip. Across the floor. Reaching up. So just as I get overhead, I can feel my arm want to leave the floor. So I'm just going to very gently wave it like it's waving in the breeze. 1 inch at a time, a little farther behind me. Breathing. And as I exhale, the arm sinks down. I'm going to reach my fingertips long. I'm going to let my rib cage rotate with my arm, working all the way around, over the hips again. Here we go. Working slowly. Remember, we're asking the tissue, we're asking the shoulder to open up. No demanding, no pushing. Just breathing and sinking into it. Your body will tell you where it can go. Big breath in, stretch all of those little muscles in between your ribs. Exhale and sink. This rotation is very good for your digestive tract, massaging the organs, When your hands meet back up, you're going to change direction. Inhale, exhale. Palms facing up. Moving slowly. Enjoy the rotation. Smile. It feels good. We are almost done our workout. Another circle, here we go. Reaching long. Being kind and gentle to the shoulder. Palm faces the ceiling. As much rotation from the torso as you can. If you need to stop and just hang out and enjoy the stretch, please do so. Do what feels good for you. Good, and when the arms meet back up, we're going to rest for just a moment. And now roll back onto your back. When you reach everything long again, big stretch, press your heels and palms away from each other, breath in. Exhale, relax. Palms to ceiling, together, down to the chest, and roll onto your other side. I'm going to swing around so I can stay facing you. All right. Shoulders stacked. Pillow under your head if you need it. Knees are bent. Top knee comes forward to stabilize the hips. Arms are straight out from the shoulders. Peel the top arm back across your body. Palm faces up. We're going to reach down towards the hips. Over the hips. Keep those fingertips on the floor as long as you can. There we go. And as they start to leave the floor, just wave them in the breeze. Let the torso start to rotate with you, keeping the knees planted on the floor. Your eyes can follow your hand. Use your breath to let things sink and open. You might feel a rush of blood. It's like a tingling sensation or a cool sensation. Nothing wrong with that. Here we go. Nice and smooth. Up and over. Palm faces the ceiling. Reach the fingertips long. Let everything open. Open the chest. Rotate big breath into the rib cage. This time, when the hands meet back up, you're going to change direction. Let's change those circles, going back around, over the hip, palm up, reaching towards the ceiling. Reaching long. Take your time, use your breath. Do one more circle. Take your time, go slowly, big breaths, deep breaths. Into the belly, into the rib cage, and exhale and sink. And this time when your hands meet up, you're just going to rest. And roll back onto your back. Reach everything long again. Arms up overhead or up to the side, whatever works for you. Big breath, stretch. Exhale, relax. Nicely done. All right, slowly roll onto your side. This time tuck the bottom arm underneath your head. So it's resting like a pillow. Top arm is supported. Take a couple of breaths here as we transition. You get back onto all fours in just a moment. You've done a lot of deep breathing, a lot of relaxation. Body comes to rest and digest. If your tummy's gurgling, that's a good thing. Right now, slowly coming up onto all fours. Back into our tabletop. This time you're tucking the toes underneath you. We have them pointed at the beginning. Now we've got them tucked under. Walk your hands back towards your knees, just enough that you can rock back and forth from the knees so that we're stretching the toes, stretching the bottoms of the feet, the plantar tendon across the bottom. Just do what you can. And now from here, slowly start to lengthen the legs back up. Soft knees, walk the hands back towards the feet. Hang in your ragdoll for just a moment, chins tucked. Take a nice deep breath, and now slowly start waving those arms side to side. We're swinging, we're swaying. One vertebrae at a time, we're coming up. Chins tucked, it'll be the last to come up. Swaying as you come up, one vertebrae at a time. Help keep us from getting too dizzy as we come up. Chin is last, roll the shoulders, adjust the clothing, come back to the front, get everything a wiggle and a shake. Yeah. All right, feet a little wider than shoulder width. We're just going to check in with our main fascial lines again. Breath in, exhale, push the hips and knees forward. We're going to reach up, alternating arms. Stretch in that front line. Big reach. Very nice. Coming around the side. Swing those arms from one foot to the other. Roll up the other side. Really reach those fingertips long. Reach up into a big starfish. Widen the stance with the feet. Here we go. One hand on the thigh, bend the knee. Reach the other arm up and over. Stretch. Turn the palm to the ceiling. Open your chest. And return. Breath in. Exhale, reach. Turn your palm to the ceiling. We're going to go right up and over to the other side. Hand on the thigh. Bend the knee, reaching up and over with the other arm. Palm to ceiling, open the chest. And return. Reach. Palm to ceiling. Take us right back to standing. Bring the feet back in. Roll the shoulders up, back and down. Place your hands on your belly. Nice deep breath. Just let your body sway for just a moment. Let it all come together. And there we go. What a beautiful hour. Thank you for joining me for LifeStretch tonight. If you want to do this practice again, it will be posted on Brenda Banning on YouTube. It's the YouTube channel. It's just my name, Brenda Banning. And you can do this practice as often as you'd like. Thank you so much for joining me this evening. I am going to come up and have a peek and say hello. I do see some friends on. So I'll say a little hello and a thank you for joining me. Oh, hi, Julie. Thanks for coming. And Kim, hi. Terry King, I'm watching for today. That's great. Thanks, great. That's super. You're welcome to watch and join as much as you'd like. It's great to have people come on, and those that don't, that's okay. I'm here. So again, if you want to do this practice again, it'll be on YouTube. under Brenda Baining. Subscribe and you can get updates of when I'll be on again. All right. Thank you very much and have a lovely evening. All right. Take care. Bye-bye.